Hello and welcome to City 7 News. Here are the headlines at this hour. SEWA apologizes for power cuts. TRA to regulate use of BlackBerry. And a new video shows stunt biker on Sheikh Zayed Road. The Sharjah Electricity and Water Authority has apologized to residents affected by the recent power failures and vowed to take steps to improve its services. In a statement, SEWA attributed the cuts to a problem in the natural gas pipeline, which feeds the main power station. The authority said it was forced to deal with the emergency by cutting off the power for hours in some districts. SEWA stressed its keenness to provide better services to its customers. The authority reiterated that the utmost effort would be made to prevent a repeat of the problem. Last week, thousands of residents in densely populated parts of the emirate, especially the industrial areas, suffered for days without power. Abu Dhabi police have arrested a man for being in possession of 8 kilograms of heroin, which was found hidden inside electronic devices. The Afghan man had concealed the narcotics inside 51 electronic goods, including DVD players and car music systems. The 22-year-old suspect had come to the country on a tourist visa with the intention of selling the drugs. Each kilogram of heroin would be sold for 55,000 dirhams, with a total value of 440,000 dirhams. Colorectal cancer is on the rise in the capital among residents between the age of 50 and 75. According to a study by the Health Authority Abu Dhabi, every year 5 out of 100,000 people are affected by the disease. To raise awareness and prevent fatalities, the authority will begin its pilot screening program this week.
50 new cases of colorectal cancer are registered every year in the capital alone. Increase in consumption of animal meat and fat, a low-fiber diet, smoking, and lack of exercise are among the culprits blamed for the rise. However, medical experts say there are clear measures to prevent its onset.
At age of 50, it's recommended that the patient should be checked for other signs or symptoms. Avoiding smoking is a good thing, not only for your lungs, it's good for your lungs and for your colon. Overweight increases your risk of colorectal cancer as well as increase your diabetes and hypertension.
The Health Authority of Abu Dhabi will run a screening program for colon cancer in the emirate. The initial 6-month campaign is aimed at UAE nationals residing in the capital who are between 50 to 75 years of age. The disease of the large bowel and rectum is said to be more frequent in men than in women, but constitutes 9% of all cancer cases in Abu Dhabi.
It will start as a pilot program in Bani Yassi Clinic. We will screen the people aged between 50 to 75 years old, national people, and there are two types of tests will be used, which are the fecal immunochemical test, which is a type of stool test, and the other test is colonoscopy, which we will do in Mafraq Hospital.
A healthy colon should be pinkish in color as illustrated in this inflatable model. Affected colons will have polyps such as these, and the worse the condition, the more lesions it will have. With these and a campaign that will oversee distribution of informational materials, doctors hope to encourage residents to come in for diagnosis even if there are no symptoms.
Patients should see their doctors for prevention before they have symptoms, because when they have symptoms, it may be too late. However, any symptoms, bowel symptoms, like blood in the stool or change in the bowel habit, may be an early sign of something wrong, which could be a colorectal cancer or something else. But our goal always is to detect cancer before and at early stages and before it spread.
While colorectal cancer is curable when diagnosed early and treated properly, medical experts say there is nothing better than prevention. It is hoped that with this pilot screening program, more UAE nationals will adopt an active lifestyle and healthy diet. Khadija Sali, City 7 News.
The UAE's Telecommunications Regulatory Authority is taking efforts to regulate BlackBerry and safeguard users' personal data following what it calls the misuse of the service. In a statement, the authority today said that currently BlackBerry operates beyond the jurisdiction of normal legislation. It is the only device operating in the UAE that immediately exports its data offshore and is managed by a foreign commercial organization. This is because its introduction in the UAE in 2006 predates the 2007 introduction of the UAE's Safety, Emergency and National Security legislation, which regulates BlackBerry applications in the UAE. As a result of how its data is managed and stored in its current form, certain BlackBerry applications allow people to misuse the service, causing serious social, judicial and national security repercussions. The authority did not give specific examples of misuse, but it said that like many other countries, it is working for a long time to resolve these critical issues to safeguard consumers and to ensure that the application operates within its boundaries. Over 4,000 houses or their occupants were found to be in violation of Dubai's building and construction rules in the first half of this year. 40,000 houses in the emirate have been inspected since the start of the One Villa, One Family campaign. The inspections were done to ensure compliance with municipality laws and legislation. Under the campaign, inspectors made surprise visits to villas in coordination with various government departments and imposed fines on offenders. Violations included bachelors staying in family areas and more than one family living in one house. Others included building additions that had been carried out without permits and homes being used for purposes other than those allocated to them. It's time now for a short break. Coming up, Dubai Metro and paid parking timing revised during Ramadan.